What's really good, y'all? This is a reading for Gemini, January 2023, darling, and it is mid to end of the month. I'm sorry, my cat's staring at me right now. It's making me laugh. So we're going to do my two favorite decks. We are going to do the Archetype deck, and we are going to do the Light Seers Tarot. So, I'm not going to lie, before the reading started, I'm feeling a little bit of Samba energy here, okay? Like, very deep, So we'll see. I do have like a channeled song, but like I don't know if it's just because I'm ADD and I can't stop listening to it. So we'll see what happens. And then let's see. The Ring. Okay. This is also kind of like a promise, right? Inside, interestingly enough, it looks like the solar system. Okay. Infinity is what I'm hearing as well. Okay, the Ring. Okay. Alethea. Oh my god, I'm gonna really... This is like the balancing. I can already tell of dark, light, and dark. Gemini. What am I right? Or no, I'm just kidding. I have Gemini in my chart too. Alethea. I'm gonna butcher the heck out of that. And we'll do this one. The Stone in reverse, and we'll do the Lost. The Creator, but it's interesting. These are similar and these are similar. There is a balance here, which is good, but there is also an imbalance I can see. So I feel like, all right, we're just gonna start with the Ring and we're gonna get into it, okay? All right, so LV. Okay. So in the upright, and it is connectedness, humility, and sacred cycles. That's great. Yeah, being connected to oneself is also being connected to the universe. Vice versa, my love. The Ring is an image of connectedness rather than viewing life as linear, as a series of progressive achievements. The Ring challenges us to sense the cyclical, infinite nature of our world and experiences. Beginnings, endings fall by the wayside as we practice seeing ourselves as a part of the cosmic circularity of creation. For this reason, it's no surprise a ring is worn on the finger to represent eternal love that surpasses space, time, and other worldly things. So much can be projected onto this archetypal image because it mimics the Earth's orbit around our great sun and the intimate bond between two lovers. Okay, great. It is the micro and macro united. This is, again, I'm getting a lot of the light and dark in this reading. This card calls us to deepen the connection with self, other, and the other world, and the world at large. Meanwhile, there may be a literal ring waiting to adorn your finger. Okay, yeah, so this is a vow of connection, not only to oneself, to another, to the universe. I think this is really the soul connected to the universe in this one. Let's see if this one... Take stock out of the jewels that you adorn yourself with. Watch out for rings you wear out of habit that keep you connected to the old you. Absolutely. So the connectedness also comes with outgrowing cycles, right? And again, life is not linear. It is rather cyclical, you know? All right. So again, this is really what I'm seeing here. All right. So with the Athleta... Okay, so it's interesting because in this card, it's not a reversal with these specific ones at the end. But it's interesting because it looks like the light's at the top, but it could, so we're just gonna do when it's in the light. Is clarity, revelation, and disclosure, but when it's dark, it is distortions, gaslighting, and excuses. We don't like that. Okay. So it's supposed to be like this. Okay? It's supposed to be balanced like this, but we're going to call that... I don't know. I don't know what we're going to call that. Take it as it resis, as you would say. It could be on the side. Again, these are circular cards. So it could be also... Here's what I think it is. It is the in-between between those places. I think it is the growth between those cycles is what I'm really seeing. Our soul recognizes the truth. When someone speaks it, a cool wave of relief washes the room and all facts and figures in the world fall by the wayside. Such is the power of Aletheia. Oh my God. It has an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational. We can also recognize it by its contagiousness. When we hear someone speak the truth, we see the truth within ourselves and more likely to tell our own story. This card requires us to step towards the act of truth. This might look like a conversation, a gesture, a poetic act, or a ritual that honors the unveiling of what's been concealed. Reclaiming your own truth is a way to reclaim your vital energy, health, and sense of belonging to the world. Truth has its own wings. Set it free. Yeah, so while you are, connected to yourself and to the universe, what I'm thinking is it may be an act of avoiding the truth or a denial of the truth. Let's see. Picasso said, "We all know that art is not truth. Art is a lie that makes us realize truth, at least the truth that is given to us to understand." That's pretty deep. It is said that the resonance of our voice changes when we speak falsity. In this light, practice seeing truth as a vibration. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like there is what the truth is, what everyone's truth is. It feels like you are not at a vibration or a resonance where you are on the same wavelength as what you think. You know what? It screams cognitive dissonance right now. Now let's see what it's about. Okay. We're going to do the stone in reverse. So, but I think this is an in between because it's something, of course, if you work enough to grow out of that, you will. But like everyone, you have to put the effort in, which I really think you do. Okay, hold on. Yep. Come on. There we go. Okay, so the stone. So when it's in the light, which it's not, it means steadfast, loyal, committed, and present. So in the reverse, in the dark, it says weighted down, holding back, and cold. This, because you are not living in your truth, or to whatever truth that may be, it is making you distant, cold, and you feel weighed down by it. As an archetypal object, the stone holds psychic and literal weight. Its energy is one of permanence, concreteness, and reliability. The stone's ability to transform is nearly imperceptible to us as it changes ever so slowly over countless human lifespans. A single stone may see thousands of generations come and go. Therefore, it contains an ancient and eternal presence. The stone is best used to anchor our wild side, so no matter how far we roam, we will always find our way back. The stone tethers us to earth, helping to ground and connect us to stillness, quiet, and peace. When this card appears, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what ails us. Humble and easily unnoticed, the power of the stone balances the frenzy of our world. Yeah, I feel like you are not living in your truth because you are not balanced. You're not balanced within yourself. I feel like there is some sort of cognitive dissonance in whatever kind of thing you're facing. And again, take it as it resonates, because this is going to be reaching a lot of people, right? If it's, it's not a personal reading, but if you would like that, email me, angelsanonymous333@gmail.com, darlings. All right, so I'm going to read this. Wait, hold on. In Jewish mourning tradition, stones are left at graves rather than flowers. Sit with this vision for a moment and see what unfolds. Oh, wow. I actually really like that. I had no idea. But you feel connected, or you're connected in some way to yourself, but it doesn't feel, and you are not creating. You are born to be a creator. You have lots of abilities. That's what Geminis are known for. They're darn. But you're not using it. You're not, how do I put this? You are not in the best place to create, because if you're not creating out of authenticity, what is it for? Okay. So we're going to go to the creator, because that's what everyone likes art for, right? And there are few artists. I mean, not few artists, but you know what I mean? Like, they're unique in nature. And, Anyways, so when light is curious, playful, open, and surprising. Yeah, open to things changing, open to different opportunities and ideas and, understanding. Now, when it's dark, it's loses spark and feels burdened. So I feel like you're not in your most creative place right now, because you feel burdened in either it could be, whatever the case may be. But, I'm just going to read this because I'm going to keep going on a tangent. Okay. The creator of the first archetype in the trio of existence is not intimidated by darkness or by lack. They know that from the void, creation inevitably emerges. With meager, minimal, and outlandish materials, the creator reveals a new image. They make the empty room resonate with healing sounds. They generate bounty from a seed that was tossed away. Yes, I feel like, here's what it is. I feel like you are not seeing that what comes from art is a lot of the time struggle. A lot of the times you take that energy of pain and you transmute it, and that is what is so powerful about a creator and powerful about an artist. 1122 on the clock. So let me just keep going. Though generative, this archetype annihilates preconceived notions of what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. The creator does this by first absolutely present to what is not imagining or wishing things were different, and second, trusting a force greater than themselves awaits constant collaboration with each human soul. Whether we all call it nature, God, goddess, Shakti, or divinity, it remains nameless. It is the creator's lifelong companion. Yeah, so it's interesting because, again, how I said these two are similar and this is similar as well. It's already within you. Okay, you are already connected to it, although at this point you are disconnected to your creative side. To increase your creator energy, ward off jadedness at all costs, recommit to childlike curiosity, and nix the rules. Yeah, honestly, it reminds me, I was watching this stand-up comedy last night. It's like Cheeseburger something. He was okay. I think he was a little bit of a knockoff of John Mulaney, to be honest, but he was very cute too. But he talks about how his therapist was telling him to stop being such a damn grump. And you know what I mean? And find the goodness in things, to fall in love with life again, and the openness to create and the ability to create. Because if you are cut off, excuse me. Oh gosh. If you cut yourself off to those things, and automatically assume those things are not possible, they're not going to be possible. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally that simple in some ways. Clearly, it's more nuanced than others, but let's see what comes out for you in the cards. Okay, 10 of Wands and the 2 of Swords in reverse. 10 of Wands is dropping a burden, heavy burden, either walking alone on something. 2 of Swords in reverse, no longer blinded by something. It's like a decision that has been made that you're going to drop this burden, which is great. Yeah, we're just gonna reach in here. Okay, the Sun in reverse. This could be, hopefully not, but like going from one, and this kind of sounds like a Gemini, going from one end of the spectrum to the other. Like, okay, I'm gonna drop all this negative stuff, but I'm gonna be extremely positive. But sometimes toxic positivity, that is more harmful than it's helpful. So let's see. 3 of Wands in reverse. Now, this is not waiting for something anymore, not moving forward. Okay, this is good. Death and rebirth. Interestingly enough, this death card reminds me of these 2 cards right here. And I'm glad that this is the heart of the reading and its transformation, because you have definitely the creator vibe in you. Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, this could be a few things. To me, this could be you're a little bit reclusive right now because you're going through this transformation, and it's a big shift in energy. And it's also just a respect for yourself, that you know which direction that you want to go in. Okay, Six of Pentacles. You want to move forward with things that are going to, you know, be reciprocal to you. Now, this is also working with the universe and working either with manifestation, or, you know, any kind of those methods, the 3-6-9 method, you know, scripting, whatever the case may be. You're willing to, you know, also, this is like, can be a card of transmutation, you know, giving one thing, receiving the other, spinning straw into gold. Hold on. Okay, so you have the Five of Swords, and it is in the horizontal, so it could go either way. But this is also a card of struggle, competition, fights. Not great. Hold on. Okay, well, this is good. Page of Cups. This is an apology. But also a small offer. It is a page, so it is a very small offer. Hold on. Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm going to clarify that. Why is it in reverse? Oof. All right. No, we leave that there. Devil energy, man. 2x. No, I don't know if you're in cognitive dissonance or have cognitive dissonance about someone else in your life. Now, I think this is more soul related, but also when there is a general theme of, you know, cognitive dissonance in your life, right? It's going to probably bleed out into other areas or other, you know, things. It's all on a spectrum. So what I'm saying here is there is a possibility for you to move forward and grow from this and really stepping into your creative energy, you know, or kind of stay again with your old ways, which is like a puppet on a string, right? And it's going to make things, excuse me, it's going to make things be really stop-starty with you. Now, this could be, again, you and like your own creative life, or someone in your life, again, that wants to give to you, but they are no good. Okay. And maybe that you have lied to yourself that they were someone of substance. But it seems like that's a no. And I think you're going through a transformation regardless. Now this person may have been a catalyst for you realizing this. But I think what's really important here, and I think that's the most important at the core of the reading, is your transformation, and your ability to connect to yourself, tap in with spirit, and really transmute things from your past and present into something that can help you and others. I think a lot of healing and time out and space is needed. You know, you don't want to compete with anyone right now. I think you are, yeah, you're shutting that out right now. I think, let's see, I feel like hermit mode almost. Well, King of Cups in reverse, not emotional availability right now. I feel like you don't want to pour that into anyone else right now but yourself. Okay, well, I hope this helps there, darling. If it does, hit all those buttons for your girl, and I will see y'all on the flippy flop.